Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Pharmacon Tutorial. In today's lecture we will discuss about the oral contraceptives. So let's get started. To know about the contraception, first we should know the normal physiology of ovum and fertilization of ovum. So at times of ovulation there are multiple follicles in these ovaries and this follicle gets matured. So after maturing, this matured follicles contains oocytes. Now at time of ovulation, these follicles rupture and these oocytes gets inside the fallopian tube. And these will go inside or move inside the tube with the help of cilias. After the intercourse, the sperms comes inside the uterus and then reaches the fallopian tube. The fertilization part of the fallopian tube is called the ampulla, where the ovum gets fertilized and they get implanted to the walls of the uterus. Now, what will we do with this contraceptions? So, we can do three things. That is, either we can inhibit the ovulation, or secondly, we can use contraceptive pills which can dislodge the dislogging of the implantation, and third, that is the cervical mucus thickening can be done. So inhibition of this ovulation can be done with the help of combined oral contraceptive pills, and this cervical mucus thickening is mainly done by the progesterone only pill, that is the mini pill, and this dislogging of implantation, that is mainly done during this emergency contraception, the post coital contraception, or we call it as morning after pills. So morning after pills can be used to dislogging of the implantations. Oral contraceptives are of two types, that is the combined estrogen and progesterone preparation and the single preparations which contains the progesterone only pill. This combined oral contraceptive pill is widely used and is the most effective reversible method of contraception. And this combined oral contraceptive pills are mainly available as monophasic, biphasic or triphasic preparations. In monophasic agents, the fixed amount of estrogen and the progesterones are present in each pill, whereas in biphasic, the dose of the estrogen is kept constant but the progesterone vary according to the phase of the menstrual cycle. And again in the triphasic, the dose of the estrogen is slightly more in the mid-cycle, but the dose of the progesterone increases in the 3 successive phases of menstrual cycle. In combined pill, the commonly used progesterones are the norethiosterone, then the levonorgestrel, desogestrel, gestodine, and the estrogen is the ethinyl estradiol. The estrogen contents of the pill ranges from 20 to 50 mcg and the progesterone content from 0.75 to 1 mg. And the preparations which contains less than 35 mcg of the estrogens are called the low dose pills. Now about the schedule for the use of combined pill, that is 1 tablet orally daily for 21 consecutive days from the first day. And the next course will start after a gap of 1 week, that is after the menstrual period. Now talking about the single preparation, that is the progesterone only pill or otherwise called as the mini pill. They contains very low dose of the progesterone, that is the norethindrone, levonorgestrel or norgestrel. And this drug, it is safer in nursing mothers, that is in lactation, and also for women over 35 years. And the schedule for use of this mini pill is 1 tablet daily orally without a break for 28 days. Now about the emergency contraceptives, they are otherwise called as the post-coital pill or the morning after pill. And here in this post-coital pill, oral administration of progesterone alone or in combination with ethinyl estradiol is effective if taken within 72 hours of unprotected intercourse, and antiprogesterone or the progesterone receptor modulators can be also used here. And the schedule for the use of this post-coital contraceptives, that is the first one is the combined oral contraceptive is 2 tablet at start and 2 + 2 tablet after 12 hours, And about the progesterone only pill, 1 tablet at start and 1 tablet after 12 hours or 2 tablets at start can be given. And about the mifepristone, that is a selective progesterone receptor modulator, it can be used for emergency contraceptions. That is 600 mg as a single dose is given. This may also cause induction of the abortion. Now about the contraindications of the oral contraceptives, that is they are contraindicated in thromboembolic diseases, hypertension, chronic liver disease, diabetes mellitus, epilepsy, malignancy of the genital tract, then migraine, breast cancer and thyroid diseases.